I'm Molly Yates. I'm here with my daughter Nora Yates, who is 11. We are from Iowa. Back home I have my husband Jared and twin boys Dylan and Grant, who are 8.
Okay, my name is Nora Yates. I'm 11 years old and I'm in 6th grade. I live in Iowa and I go to Wickham Elementary and I love to sing.
I've got no strings, so I'm not tied up to anyone. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me. Hi, old Mario, I'm as happy as can be. I am through to him. Nothing ever worries me. I've got no strings, so I have fun. I'm not tied up with anyone. I had strings, but now I'm free. There are no strings on me.
We live in Iowa City, a little bit outside of town, and on what I would call hobby farm, my hobby farm, with just a massive garden, an orchard, and chickens, and then lots of farm cats and that sort of thing.
I have 18 animals at my house, including chickens, dogs, cats, and my brothers. And yeah, my mom takes me to most of this stuff, and my dad stays home with my brothers because my brothers want my dad to stay home with them. So, well, I like writing and drawing a lot, but yeah, and I like playing outside and stuff. And I like playing with my dogs and cats. You can't really play with chickens, that doesn't really work, but yeah.
I'm not sure I really want Nora to be a singer. I feel like this is a hard existence, but Nora really wants to be a singer. And we saw a big change in her a while back that kind of convinced us to come on board.
Let's build a gingerbread house, a gingerbread house, a gingerbread house. Let's build a gingerbread house, a gingerbread house. The first time I found out I was going to be a singer, I was like 6 or 5, I can't remember, but I was in my old house and I was sitting on top of like my mom's vanity, like with the mirror, and I was just singing a song in the mirror, and then my mom's like, "That's really good, Nora," and I got super excited about it. And I remember I was singing Lost Boy, and I forget who that's by because I don't know.
We probably first discovered her talent. She was probably 6, 7, somewhere in that range, singing in the shower, and her dad and I kind of looked at each other and were like, "Oh, that kind of sounds good. Is she good?" But neither one of us have any music. I mean, we can't even read a note. I was a 4th grade band dropout. He's got no clue. Neither one of us can sing, so.
Looking up, well under the apple tree.
Her mom, my sister, was a ballet dancer and a dance major in college, and did that competitively all through childhood and through college. But in terms of singing, nobody. I mean, shower singing, but no real.
We rely on others, and she's had some great teachers who have allowed her to learn in her style and kind of take it away, and she's really come out of her shell and grown in confidence through this, so we're supporting it.
Flying over the rainbow, why then
Well, it's probably, I mean, I'd say probably she's 11 now. She couldn't have been much older than 4 or 5, and I think all kids play and they do, you know, they play make-believe and do things like that, but I think it started transcending the normal childhood stuff probably around like 5 or 6, where she would watch a play or a movie and start to write the ending or a sequel. She'd start to do her own screenplays and then put on shows in the house for us, and then it became, you know, on our yearly visits, it became a concert, you know, every other night. I think that's when we started, you know, thinking, okay, well, this is something a little bit different. But then I think as we, you know, like we only see her a couple times or a few times a year. So I think as we got more and more videos of, hey, she's in this play or she's in this concert and she's going to this camp and that camp, I think that's when we started to realize, okay, this is something that she's actually very talented at and something she's serious about.
Molly often sends us clips of her singing and she sounds phenomenal.
She's just a girl and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway.
It is our first time here, and again, I would say it was guidance from others, not by any knowledge of ourselves. Her teachers back home were like, this girl's special and you need to look for some more opportunities, and we're like, okay, well, how do we do that? And so sort of showed us some sites online, and we saw an audition notice for this and put the feelers out and sent in her video, and she was accepted. It was super exciting.
Yeah, this is my first time at the summit. I think it's really amazing, and it's so far teaching me a lot of cool techniques like riffing and other stuff. I do voice lessons back in Iowa, and I used to do Iowa City Girls Choir, and I do a lot of musicals and stuff. And my mom just always encourages me to keep on going and that I can do it.
Again, no musical knowledge whatsoever, but I think that at the start of the summit, Nora said that she was really hoping to grow in confidence and learn new techniques while she was here. I don't think she's done any sort of thing. She's done a lot of stage work and a lot of work in just solo performances, but I don't think she's done anything with like producers with in-ears or anything like that. So I think this is kind of a big learning opportunity for both her and I to see this other studio side of the world.
When we're coming out of the second chorus, it's like, this girl is on fire. Sing right like this.
This girl is on fire. She's fucking on fire. This girl is on fire.
Then it repeats.
This girl is on fire.
Is it a double chorus? The second chorus? Where's the second?
I think I was.
1, 2. Where's that?
Well, I want to learn more vocal techniques and more ways to just stand out from the rest of the crowd.
But with an ambient port, you will be able, because there are a lot of artists, like if you notice Katy Perry, if you've seen her, you'll see her ears, they have a little white like circle on the side of them. And that's her ambient port. Because what she would do, when she would perform, she would always take one out.
So Nora's an interesting, she's an interesting bird, I'd say. She is a kid who was a bit on the socially, I don't know if I'd say awkward, more than just like anxious side, and hasn't had a lot of friends throughout her young childhood until she found music. And then it's incredible the difference her dad and I have noticed in her since then. So would I say she was nervous? Maybe like right when we walked on the property, but boy, that girl just loves to sing, and it's crazy how she can handle big stuff like this. I think she's super excited to be around all these people and super excited to show them what she's got. And that's just kind of how she approaches it. She's got a zest for life that doesn't really compare to anyone else I've met. She's constantly pushing her dad and I to push boundaries. So she's pretty cool.
Well, I've learned a lot from my friends that I've made here. I really like Delaney because she's really nice, and I also really like Alexa because she's really nice too, and they're both really nice, and they both are creative too. So like an example of that is like Alexa came up with an idea to make a dance to a Billie Eilish song, and then we've been working on it for a while now, and it was just really fun. And Delaney joined that dance with me, and so did a few other kids.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah. Is this gonna be on YouTube?
I think it's an amazing opportunity. We are thrilled that she was chosen for it and thrilled to be able to offer the opportunity, and just thrilled to be here. I've got a little bit of like starstruck as I look around me. Again, hobby farm, but but yeah, I think it's going to open a lot of doors for us to just understand a different world, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah, because I think that gives me a chance to improve instead of just people saying, that's wrong. I want to know what's right and how to improve my singing.
Is the key to fire? Was this you singing fire? This girl is on fire. Is it too hot? Fire. So when you change it from singing loud and you sing it softer, it's because you want to, not because it's too high, right? I'm asking.
Yeah, and also because I was just outside for a while, so my throat is kind of dry.
Oh. So it's not too high. Okay, well that's what I was wanting to know. It seems when you're singing the verses, you don't give the energy to the verses. They're sung differently than the chorus, but when you get to the chorus, you let it out, and your whole body moves. This girl, you do that. Doing the verses, simply singing them versus singing them. Because when you get to this girl is on fire, you let them have it.
Whoops.
So, if you can give the verses as much attention as you give this girl is, you come out with it, and it sounds great. So if you can add some attention, some colors and things to the verse, make the whole song great.
Or I was thinking it might be fun to hear the verses like even less sung, like breathier, like more. I can hear it that way too.
Let's try that. You know,
just to contrast how big she's singing the chorus.
How does it go?
I don't know.
Sorry, it's going to take me 1 minute to remember because I'm kind of tired. And it was really late last night. I think they told me just to remember to enunciate the words that I'm singing softer, and then to give me a note on. So I had this So I had this one note that I messed up on, and it was just I did it in one place instead of the other. So I did it in like the first chorus instead of like the third. So that's basically all I remember right now.
Definitely focusing on her strengths is going to make her and encourage her to do well. I think critiquing children is sometimes pointing out some weaknesses that they might have, which makes them focus more on that than how great their creativity and strengths are, and just focusing on that and letting them flourish.
I think having the ability to actually fail and then succeed as a result of the failure is cultivating whatever talent is there ultimately, rather than versus the squashing of or focusing on the negative and then making you feel like, well, I guess I'm not any good, I should probably just do something different. So I think that may have befallen a lot of people where it was probably unnecessary.
Sometimes if we don't say the word, you don't pronounce it right, it will come out flat or sharp or not how you would like it. Like the word is, this girl is on fire, right? Or this girl is on fire. Which one did you get?
The second one.
Right. Yeah. So a lot of times, and I didn't say it any louder, did it?
No.
You heard it. Same thing. Sometimes you don't have to belt it out. You just say it, pronounce it, and it comes right.
I think everybody is amazing. We didn't have much experience coming into this. Like I said, hobby farm in Iowa.
But you're creating. The goal for you all is to literally do what I'm doing. So far so good. The statement to me that you all are vocalists, so you're musicians, you gotta keep the music with you. That's important.
I am really super impressed with all of them that have been here, and I hope she gets to experience all three.
Extend your tongue, tip lying on top of your bottom lip, change the syllables to ya-ya.
I have spoken to Dawn 3 times, I'd say, so like once on the phone and then a quick hello when we got here. I love that she greeted Nora with like multiple kisses on the cheek, and I think that's a beautiful example of who she is. They'd never met in person, and that's how she greeted her, so she was so excited for her to be here. And I think that right there opened sort of my heart to trusting this process and this summit, and she's been nothing but helpful and kind since we started.
We've got our head in the clouds, and we're not coming down. This galley's on fire. This galley's on fire. She's walking on fire. This galley's on fire.
I just think overall the Ultimate Vocal Music Summit will help me become a better singer, and I'll get more experience from it, and I'm probably going to build more character from the experience too, and then I'll have more friends too. So there's 2 ways I picture myself. The first way is being in like a musical theater college in New York or something, and performing on stage musical theater. And the other way is recording songs in a recording studio. So yeah. So on this one we just wanna sing it soft.
No, from here,
Yeah.
she's a girl, she's on fire.
Yeah. And then this is where I
And then you come out.
What's right before the chorus?
And she's not backing down. This girl is on fire.
That's not the right key, but
Let me see these words.
it should be softer.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. I mean, when they talk about these like multi-Grammy winning musicians that are going to be behind her, I just feel like it's a dream come true. So probably, you know, something that who knows if it'll ever be offered again. And I just think it's an incredible opportunity. I wish my family was here to see her too, but we'll make sure they get to see the video. And my brother's going to come up, and we're super excited. So it's going to be awesome.
She's just a girl and she's on fire.
Well, I think it's gonna be killer, but
Yeah, just hearing her amazing voice and seeing how she does in this team setting of a performance will be great, because we don't get to really see that many shows of hers, so it'll be really nice to actually see something.
Yeah.
She's living rough and it's on fire. Filled with catastrophe, but you know she can fly away. Oh, she's got both feet on the ground, just burning it down.
I'm really confident. I'm a little nervous, but I'm really excited too, and I think being excited kind of overrules being nervous. And I just feel like I'm not gonna worry about like that one note I might mess up, or a one word I might mess up possibly. I'm just going to be confident and do it. And then when I'm done, I'm gonna be proud of myself, and I'm gonna be really happy with myself, and I'm gonna be better than I was before.
She's got her head in the clouds, and she's not backing down. This girl is on fire. Looks like a girl, but she's a flash. just a girl and she's on fire.